Why, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Listen Doctor Radio, and I am your host of the show, the Listen Doctor. Tonight we have a special encore show. Tonight we are talking about why do Christians think that they are so holy, and we are going to be joined tonight by two special guests, my cousin and his girl. They are coming on to talk some topics with me, to chat with me, to answer some questions or get something off their chest. Anybody who wants to come in right now and join the show, all you have to do is go to www.youtube.com and put in the listendoctor.com /listendoctor.com, and it'll bring you straight to my page, or you can just type in listendoctor.com, www.listendoctor.com, all one word, to get access to the show. Once you get on YouTube, all you have to do is click watch or subscribe. It might ask you to hit subscribe first. Subscribe to the page to become a fan of the show, and then once you do that, you'll have access to the show. Tonight we're gonna do about an hour of talking tonight, and after that, I'll give my final thoughts on what I think about the show or what I thought about it. It is 1:00 in the morning. 1:12 in the morning on a Sunday. So come and join me in talking on this topic. Feel free to hashtag church folk if you want to. And all you have to do to get access into the chat room, when you in the chat room, all you have to do is press 1 to speak. Let's get it going. Wow, what's happening, Ron?
Yeah. Hey, look, man, I'm trying to figure out why they trying to do all this slavery shit.
Yeah.
I go to sleep with a white girl every night. Like, I don't understand that.
Wow.
And my girl loves me to the death. Like, and you can ask it because she's right here.
Yeah. Yeah, but how you feel about that? About that slavery shit, you know, like, do you think, because a lot of people don't really touch on it, do you think you should have to pay for something that your ancestors or people did back then? Because I got, some of my best friends are white. Damn near every best friend that I have is white, damn near. And, you know, I don't see any problem in it. I had a white girlfriend before. You know, black people, we make it so much a big thing because of what they did back then. You still have racism. The biggest thing to me is that we don't acknowledge it. Everybody are racist. We all are racist to a certain point. When I'm walking on the street, if I see 4 or 5 black dudes behind me, I'm going to get nervous. The same way you would get nervous when a white guy see 4 or 5 black guys behind him, he's gonna get nervous. You know, we all have something, a type of suspicion between each other.
But look, check this out though. This is what I don't understand though. Like, how is it that everybody wants to get mad at Beyonce doing this bullshit and that bullshit, and everybody wants to get mad at Kendrick Lamar doing this bullshit and that bullshit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I'm walking around with my white girl,
yeah,
and we have our kids, we have 3 kids together, and nobody has anything to say about, ain't nobody gonna come up to me and say anything about that. Why can't they say anything about that? If you're going to get mad at the Super Bowl, why can't you get mad at my kids then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, why don't you, if you're going to get mad at one thing, why don't you get mad at the other thing also? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We so hypocritical as people. You know, one of the main things that a lot of people, I touch on a lot of basics, a lot of topics. Racial, non-racial, you know, any religion. I talk about politics, and one of the main things that a lot of my fans like about me, that I told my side of my life story that a lot of people didn't know. My mom was a crackhead all my life, you know. I got adopted. When I got adopted, I was brought into a great family. And you know, and I see both sides of the struggle. I see me doing certain things, you know, and the racism. Racism really exists in the South. When I went to California, I was so loved by everybody. People loved me just because I was from Louisiana. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like when you go to different cities and different states, people embrace you. Matter if you white or black, even if you with somebody white. When I was with my white girlfriend, we went to California. People was like, man, it was like, yeah, you got a, you know, that's good. You got a white girl, you know. And I was like, my family didn't agree with it at first, but you know, that's how the world is. We still stuck in that timeline, you know. But that's one of the things that Martin Luther King fought for. Malcolm X, the Black Panthers, to try to make a racial environment and cut that away from us. But if we keep using that to try to torture each other, just because you with a white girl, you some type of Uncle Tom, or you're a coon because you got a white girl and all this shit, that shit shouldn't be.
Yeah, and that's like a bullshit. How they trying to say that? Because just as Martin Luther King said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk.
Yeah.
If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you have to do to keep moving forward, then keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's Martin Luther King. But as soon as they see me with my white girl and my 4 kids, then they got a problem with it. But ain't nobody trying to hear that.
We gonna always have a racial environment because this is one of the biggest things about the black community. And I'm uncut, so don't quote me on what some of the things that I say, but this is what I see, and this is what I hear from a lot of black girls. We all know that the weave epidemic is real. These black young ladies want to wear weave so they can have straight hair like these white girls. I don't even call them white girls. These non-black girls. They want to have hair like that. A white girl could get in the shower, take a shower, don't shampoo her hair and get out of the shower. Her hair is gonna be nice and soft, and she might have a little bit of, you know, curls in it because she had natural curly hair. It's soft. These black girls putting weave in their head just to compete. And when they see a black man with a white girl, they feel like, damn, I want that brother. Why it's so hard to find a black man? Why we can't find a good man? Because you scare him off with the fucking attitudes, with the fucking bugging, you know. And they always think that white girls, like, why you got a white girl? Cause she suck your dick. That's a stupid ass statistic, and it's not true. They don't have white girls that suck dick.
That's not why I'm with my girl.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with why I'm with my girl.
You with a white girl because she.
Not a single thing. I'm with my girl because I love her. And my girl loves me back. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And she's right here next to me, and she can admit to that.
And I'm like, you know, I hear a lot of black girls tell me, "Oh, you with a white girl because she gonna let you run over her." The white girl that I was with was not like that. She did not let me run over her. She was fucking damn near worse than my mama. You hear me? She was like tough on me. We broke up because I'm not gonna lie, she was a sex fiend, and she wanted this shit too much. I would be getting off from work, and I'd be like, dude, like we just fucked. No, I want it again. Like, come on, dude, let me rest. You know? And I was like, man, like, you know, let me rest and shit. And she wouldn't let me do it. You know, but a lot of these black girls see a black girl with a white boy, and they be like high fiving, like, okay, you got your white boy, okay. But it's the other way around when they see a black man with a woman, and I think that's fucked up.
That shit is fucked up. But a lot of people want to talk about Black Lives Matter and everything else about white people are this and white people are that, and then they want to talk about black people doing this and that and custom and everything else. But have you looked at everything else that's been going on? Have you looked at your history?
Yeah.
Like, have you done anything like to look any of that up? Like seriously, like right now, I have a white girl next to me right now, and I have 4 kids. 4 kids by white girls. And what's everybody gonna say? Oh, well, is he paying his child support, or is he paying for them, or whatever? Or matter of fact, check your facts. Check this out. All of my kids are with either me or with my mom, and I'm paying everything, and all of that shit comes out of my check.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 of my kids I'm living with, and I have to sit on with them all day. But no, people don't look at shit like that. No, all they worry about is a black man being some bullshit dad, not doing shit with their life, not taking care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bullshit. And if they don't believe me, I have my ring on my finger right now, and I have my wife right next to me, laying right next to me, and she could say, and she can say everything that I'm saying too, and she'll say even more. So, like, I don't understand why people are always bugging about bullshit dads doing bullshit things, but you don't know what these dads are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just fucked up.
Yeah, let me tell you. You seen the story that I did about the lady and the dude that left they children at home? They're going to the movie.
Hell yeah.
Why she text me? She texted me today, right? Asking me to take the video down because people are threatening her. I said, I'm not taking the video down. I said, because I said, why would I take it down? Oh, you didn't have to call me all those names. I said, let me tell you something, sweetie. Any woman that leaves a child at home, in my eyes, is a bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking it back because you left your children at home. Anything could have happened. Those kids could have got raped. Those kids could have got killed. Those kids could have got kidnapped. Any fucking thing could have happened. Somebody could have shot the house up, you know. And I said, tell me if I'm lying. Everything I said, you can't tell me I'm lying. I said, a nigga do sell drugs, right? Yeah, he sell drugs. I say, so what if one of the niggas that he hustled out some money found out where y'all stayed at and killed your children in retaliation? What you would have been like? And she hung up. And I say the truth hurts.
Like, what would happen? What would happen if somebody, while she was talking to you, what would happen if somebody would have came in your house and bust the house up?
Yeah.
And she came home and all the kids were new. Then what?
It's crazy, man. She didn't really want to answer none of the questions. She didn't really want to answer none of the questions. And so I told her I'd do an interview with her. I'm going to do an interview next week. And I'm going to let her explain her bullshit side. But basically what she was basically trying to say is he made her do it.
If she's not in jail.
And
I hope they put her
she buying her ass out, dude. She buying herself out. She buying him and her out. But like that's why I want to get the police chief to talk, and I want the mayor and everybody to talk. They took my little cousin, little brother, locked him up for fucking a dime bag of weed and like two rocks. You dig? They locked him up. That was his first time. He got to do juvenile life. He got to do juvenile life. He ain't gonna get out of jail until 18. But he only 16. That's only 2 years, but that's 2 years that he would never get back. You know what I mean? This bitch left 4 kids inside a house by themselves. And she out of jail. And
hell no.
That's
bullshit.
And I'm like this, son. Like my other little partner, me and him look like we I look up. He look up to me like he my brother. You know, like I'm his brother. This nigga paying child support. This nigga paying $600 on child support. His checks be about $1,000 because he work on show. After the $600 come out, he only got about $400 to himself. His rent $500. His car note like $200 and some dollars. Insurance, food, lights. And every time he see his son, every time he go see his son,
he can't even live.
He can't live.
He can't even live off checks.
His son, he gotta work 2 jobs, dog. He work when he come offshore. When he come home off offshore, he got a second job that he come home to work. So he's always working. He be out there sometimes 2 weeks, 2 months. They come back and be working. And his son look raggedy. The last time he went seeing his son, like 2 weeks ago, his son had the same shoes on from 3 years ago. His son can barely fit the motherfucking shoes, dog. Every time he see this bitch, she got weave, she got nails, she got her hair done, she got Gucci Devani shoes, Michael Kors purses and shit like that. And I feel like men, all these black athletes, need all these black football players and these rappers, we need to stand together and say, look, enough is enough. You know what I mean? Enough is enough. If we should have to pay child support, women should have to pay child support. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The shit crazy, y'all.
Stupid. Like, that shit's stupid, bro.
The shit really crazy, dog. And I'm like, man, like, you know, like, why she, why she don't, and when she went to court last time, she went to court and said he threatened her. So the judge, she got a perfect judge. The judge for her daughter, she's a black judge, and her daughter is in the same predicament. So she railroad niggas. When you go in her courtroom, you ain't got a chance because she railroad you. Like she ain't buying that you this. She feel like, okay, you're a man, you lay it down, you supposed to take the responsibility. Then half of these girls get on fucking welfare, food stamps. They got a bitch right now. They get $1,000 in food stamps. Don't work. She do hair at her house. She do hair. She sell crack. You dig? And they cut my food stamps off, and I've been working since I was like 14, my nigga. And I'm like, that's crazy. And the bitch get fucking yeah.
That's all the way bullshit. Because just like me, like I sit around and I work every day of the week. I go to work every day of the week, and I make sure when I go to work every day of the week, even though I live with my kids, they still get child support, and I still go to work to make sure that they still get their money. You know what I'm saying? But people don't look at that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because every day of the week they're always like, oh, well, he's a bullshit father. Okay, well, he's a bullshit father. He could be a bullshit father, but check me out. I guess I'm just a bullshit father because I go to work and then I pay, I still buy stuff for my kids, and on top of buying stuff for my kids, they still get their child support every week.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just a bullshit working father. I don't know how that works. I'm not sure. Maybe you gotta explain this. I'm not sure about that. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that goes.
Man, these women will call you a bullshit father if you was in their child life. Like my little partner, he wants to see his child every time he off of work. And she'll be like, oh no, I gotta schedule you to meet them.
My kids right now are in a whole other room right next to me, but I still go to work and make sure that I still have money to pay for what they want or everything that they need, but I'm still the bullshit father.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dog. It's crazy because it's crazy because niggas, we black people, we want to say so much things about what somebody else ain't doing. You know what I mean? And I just did a video that this lady was doing. She was making crack and meth in her house. She was making the shit inside her house. And she ratted on her next door neighbor from being a sex offender. And I'm like, how can you do that so close to home and you do meth and you sell crack out your house? You know?
Yeah, why can't not even why can't, why aren't you looking to your kid's dad and trying to get him to do what he's supposed to do?
Yeah.
Everybody's always talking about that the black fathers are not doing what they're supposed to do. But when we do what we're supposed to do, and just like me, I do what I'm supposed to do, but then everybody looks at us like we're not supposed to be, like we're not doing what we're supposed to do. Like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Mm-hmm. But everybody shits on all of us for doing what we're supposed to do. But nobody acknowledges the fact that we're trying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're trying. We're out here. We have jobs. You know what I'm saying? We have jobs. We're paying our child. So I'm paying my child support, but nobody acknowledges that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody ever acknowledges that.
And one of the things I hear, one of the main things I hear from black women, oh, you shouldn't supposed to be one to get acknowledgement from doing that. That's something you supposed to do. Okay, if that's something I'm supposed to do, why is such a big deal then if we tell y'all supposed to do something and y'all don't fucking do it? It's something that it's shit y'all supposed to do as women that y'all don't want to fucking do. But it's okay for us to pat y'all on the head. Oh, okay, that girl going to school, she getting her shit together. And y'all the same way y'all want a fucking congratulations, men want the same shit. Why we can't get it?
Exactly. I said at home with my kids, the only reason I stopped working at my job was because I'm about to move because me and my fiance, we are about to buy a house. So we're gonna buy a house, and I'm gonna get a new job when I move.
That's some real shit.
But everybody's like, oh well, now you don't have a job. Now you gotta support him. No, you don't. No. I sold my car. I sold my car for enough money to be able to support myself until we moved. But you didn't think about that, did you?
Black women.
Okay.
They
know what I'm saying? No.
You could be working. You could be the president of your own company, my nigga. And soon you lose your company. They all on your dick. Can I get a job? Can I get a job? Can I get a job? and then your fucking company go down and you lose it. They right there. Oh, I told you you wasn't gonna have that job so long. I told you you wasn't gonna be able to. Like, come on, bitch. Like, you ready to fucking count my downfall, and I'm not. I'm still on top. That's why all this shit exists. Slavery and fucking. We are slaves to fucking clothes. This is why you gotta. I never bought a pair of Jordans because Michael Jordan, the man who make them, stood on camera and said, "I don't let my when his children were still young, he said I don't let my sons wear my shoes." And they asked him why, and he really didn't respond because
that is terrible because that's your own brand.
That
is terrible.
You got motherfucking who's killing over a pair of shoes. It's gonna get scuffed up, get muddy, get dirty. I'm not paying $200, $400 for no shoes. And we got fucking bills. You know what I mean? We got bills. We not cribbers to just throw our money away like that and do. No, I can't do that. You know what I mean?
I gotta pay my light up. No, I can't do it. I got my light bill. I gotta pay my lecture. I gotta pay my lecture bill. I gotta make sure my kids have lunch money. I gotta make sure kids have school shoes for school. I gotta make sure they have clothes for school. No, it's not gonna happen. I can't do it. No.
That's crazy.
It's not gonna happen.
It's crazy, man.
It can't happen. It's not possible for it to happen. But people worry nowadays about material things. Oh, well, my car got stolen. Okay, your car got stolen. Good job. Take out your trash. Worry about everything else. Put your little claim in. Your car got stolen. Okay, cool. Put your claim in. Do that.
Yeah.
And I'm more than positive you have insurance for all of that stuff, so you can just go get another car, take your trash out, and go on with your day.
Yeah.
But people don't think like that nowadays. But like I don't understand what it is. Like people are so materialistic nowadays because they didn't grow up the way we grew up.
Yeah.
Every day of our life where we busted our knees and messed our elbows up playing football.
Yeah.
That now everybody's like, oh well, I fell down and opened my elbow. Okay, I didn't know that it was that serious.
Yeah.
But nowadays they're like, oh well, if I open my elbow up, oh okay, I need to go to the hospital. So it's like, yo, so that's all you got. That's seriously what you gonna do? Are you kidding me right now?
You remember?
Take your ass back outside and go back away.
Everything is so easy for these, like, dog. Like, it pisses me off so much because when I go by my mama house, you know my mama Tammy. My mama Tammy is a softie.
Come on, you know I know her.
She a softie for girls. You know that. So when I go over there, it be shit that they be like mad that the computer don't want to load up. They be mad that this. I'm like, y'all are so privileged. Like when we was in this house, we didn't have phones. I got a phone. I can watch anything I want on this bitch. Now they got phones. They can do this. You can text. You can do. Man, back then we didn't have all that shit. We had a phone, but you couldn't be on your phone at a certain time. You had to do this. Me and you worked with Uncle David. We was fucking working and shit and trying to made our own money. You hear me? Made our own money doing construction. And that shit taught me.
We made our own check.
Yeah, you hear me?
Our own stuff.
And it's like, man, like, the shit we had to go through, these kids today just be They don't have they got it so easy, dog. Like it's and that's contributing to the assholes that we have to deal with in the world. You know what I mean? That's contributing to that. And these companies don't give a fuck. They know, oh, I'm gonna keep making these devices. I'm gonna keep making these phones, the hoverboards and all this bullshit. I'm gonna keep doing this because they want you to spend your money. You know, they don't want you to have no money in your pocket.
Yeah, they try and hit you with that Katrina bullshit that they were trying to hit us with.
Yeah.
But that's why Uncle David gave everybody the discount. Our uncle did that because he knew everybody was fighting the government on that. So Uncle David, unlike everybody else, Uncle David hooked everybody up and put everybody on game. But if the government knew that, they would have had a problem with that. But that's why Uncle David didn't have to deal with that. That's why I dealt with all of the computer stuff. And then Uncle David was like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna cut y'all back on everything and hook everybody up.
Yeah.
And he hooked up everybody in the city, and that's why everybody in the city got the hookup. But if Uncle David couldn't dealt with outside of the city profit,
Yeah,
and all of that stuff, then he would have had a real problem because then he would have to tax everybody, everything else. And now we're looking at, instead of $4 grand for fixing a couple walls that me and you did, that like you, I know you remember the walls we had to tear out.
Yeah.
Like in,
yeah.
Yeah, we had to tear out some walls, whatever. Yeah, instead of the $4 grand, he had to charge for that. And instead of $4 grand, it would have been $8 grand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But our uncle was looking out for everybody because he cared about the city.
Yep.
And instead of the government worrying about their money and everything, our uncle was worrying about the people, which the fucking government needs to start fucking doing.
Yep.
It's still trying to fucking get, which is a crock of fucking shit.
Yep.
Which, again, why I love your fucking show, because we can say what the fuck we want.
Yep. Yep, man.
Right.
This is crazy, man. Like, I want to answer some of the questions right quick. Some of the people chatting on the chat room. One of my fans wanted.
Please, yeah. What's the question? Please, man.
One of my fans wants to know why do people care that you with a white girl? Why do you think people care that you with a white girl?
Why do people care that I'm with a white girl?
Yeah.
Okay, people care that I'm with a white girl because I'm not in a state that really matters about where no, I'm not in a state about people. I'm not in a state where people care about where a relationship matters.
Yeah.
The state that I'm in doesn't really care about your relationship, but they care about how you handle your relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it all depends. Because I mean, sometimes I run into people that's like, oh my God, you're with a white girl. Okay, and the fuck what? I also got 3 kids with you. So who cares? Go deal with yourself. Matter of fact, you know what you do? Go stand upside down and set your head on fire. You know what? I'm not going to ask you. You're not going to ask me. So,
yeah.
Good. Do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. Handle your fucking business. Go die in the hole. Who gives a fuck? I don't care.
The shit is just crazy. another person. Her name is Kathy. Kathy said. Kathy said she feel like. Wait, I feel like. Kathy said I feel like all people should be with who they want to be with. We should not have to choose one particular person. And yes, I agree with your cousin. I am married to a black guy. We've been married for 14 years, and I still have to defend why I'm with him towards family and other friends. I have went to the point that I have disowned my father and my brothers from hating on my decision, who I have kids by, who I marry. It is very hard for me some days to have to go to work and see my friends judge me. But one thing I want to say to your cousin is for him to keep his head up, and just to let him know that they have a lot more people that's like him in the world that go through this. And like, I am in Arkansas, no, I am in Alabama, but I'm originally from Arkansas, and I go through it so much with people that don't like my decision. But one of the things that I learned is you can only wear your shoes. Nobody else can wear your shoes for you. And that's real shit, man.
Your people know I'm from Louisiana, right?
Yeah, they know. They know. I put the title up there. They know. And being that we from Louisiana, we have a lot of people who really just dislike us just because of we from one of the cities the main city that they imported slaves from. And a lot of people don't realize that I watched the movie and I talked to a Indian chief, and he told me that the Indians put a spell on our city when the French stole the city from the Indians. That they put a spell on our city. That they said this city was gonna never be nothing. It was gonna never progress. It was gonna always have killings. It was gonna always have bad things. And that's kind of the reason why the city is so bad like it is.
Yeah, that's a crock of shit. You need to watch that movie, bro.
I'm gonna watch it.
That movie, guys. I promise you.
Kind of talk about the movie right now. You explain what movie you talking about.
I'm talking about the March to Freedom.
March to Freedom.
And don't know what it is. The March to Freedom. March to Freedom. It has Michael Jackson. No, not Michael Jackson. It has Martin Luther King on the front.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great documentary.
You know,
it's a great documentary.
One of my fans, they watched it before. One of my fans, Kevin. One of my fans, Kevin, said he watched it before. He said it is a great documentary.
Yeah, like I said, it's really good. It's 11 hours of straight information. It is great. It'll piss you off a bit, but in the end, when you finish watching, it's gonna make it. Like it's gonna be to another level.
Yeah. When my cousin sent me a video, the DVD, I'm gonna watch it, and then cut you on my Black history, and I'm gonna talk about the movie, and I'm gonna talk about roots, a breakdown of Black history. So doing it for next week's show in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna do it before the month is over with. Whenever information, we're just gonna do that tonight's show. We're gonna talk about what happened. And we'll get to some other things, some more questions some other people want to talk about. I had put up a video, and the video it's old, it's about a couple of years, and a female that called herself Asian looked at the sex. It was a video of two people having sex at a restaurant, two employees having sex in a restaurant. And the girl put up why the hell you post this? We know what porn is, Negro. Take this down, bro. You are disrespecting people with this type of foolishness. So I put, no, I am not gonna take it down. I said this is my page. I put what I want on my page. I said I'm putting this up here to let people know how disrespectful black girls get. You are an idiot. I say God bless you. You have a nice night. She said it's not the idiot. She said you're really disrespectful. I say you can get off my page. I said nobody told you to come to my page. I say I see it's so funny that Christians like to call people certain names. I like to say you're supposed to do this type of things, but if you are, why you just didn't pray for me? Why you just didn't say pray for this young man? He might be lost. I say, but you think you so holy, you want to go a whole particular way and start quoting scriptures to me and all this type of things. I do believe in God, but I also believe in other things. Oh, if that's the case, you are a biggest it was meant. That's what she wrote. But she's a Christian. And I posted all the conversations. I screenshotted it and I reported her to Facebook. She said, I hope somebody kill you and your wife. But she's a Christian. I want my fans to understand that this is why a lot of people do not go to church, including because the Bible says that you don't really. People say that you have to go to church, but you have pastors who sleep with young boys. You have ministers who cheat on their wives. Kirk Franklin is one of the most famous singers for gospel. He came out that he was a porn addict. He watched porn his whole marriage. His marriage was about to break apart because he would not stop watching porn. He was addicted to porn. And we have all these people try to say these things, oh, you do this, you need to do that. And I feel like it was very disrespectful for her to say all these things. There's somebody way doing that to you.
Everybody can say everything about Kirk Franklin, but Kirk is still the number one gospel singer in the world.
Yep.
And I personally love Kirk Franklin. I have his Rebirth album. I have his Revolution album.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I can turn on Kirk Franklin right now on my computer. I love Kirk Franklin.
And I love him too, man. When I met him, he was so down to earth. And one of the things he told me when I met him, he said a lot of people just believe that Christians is supposed to have a boring life. We're just supposed to just live our life so boring and just go to church and go home. No, I have fun with I have fun in my life. I don't want to look back on my life and say, damn, what did I do in my life? Why did I do these things? Just because you're a Christian don't mean that you can't have fun. And I took a lot out that. What I took out that is you can maintain being a Christian and still have a good time. You know what I mean? And we make it so serious in this country. Like one of the main things that we do, we'll tell a Mexican that they not supposed to believe in they God, in Buddha. Or we'll tell a Chinese person they not supposed to believe in Buddha. Or we'll tell other people of other races that they not supposed to believe in who they believe in. But we want them to believe in God. We shouldn't throw God on somebody like that. We shouldn't have to force people into Christianity. You know what I mean?
You can't push anybody to believe in another religion. It's not going to happen. Because in the end, you got to realize when you push somebody to another religion, religion, then you have to deal with the fact that they're going to rebel against it. And if they rebel against it, then now you have another world war.
Yeah.
And when you have another world war, now we have World War III. It's just not going to happen. Like you just can't do it.
Yep.
It's not. It's just not gonna happen.
And we tell Muslims they not supposed to believe in Allah, or they might not supposed to believe in who they supposed to believe in, what they believe in. This is why we have a lot of racism. This is why ISIS wants to kill us. This is why all these countries come after the United States, because we tell these people that they not supposed to do a certain thing. You know, about certain things about what they supposed to believe in. Because I'm not really all the way there. I'm not a full Christian, but I do believe in God. I'm just.
And you can't make people believe in everything that you believe in. It's like saying that's like saying people in like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like saying you good to believe in what you wake up every day and you believe in. You know what I'm saying? It just don't work like that. Like say you wake up and you believe in eating cereal every day.
Yeah.
But people in Brazil don't want to eat cereal every day. But you can't make them believe in that. And if they need if people want to eat pizza, that's what they believe in.
Yep.
If my children want to eat pizza, I'm gonna let them eat pizza. I'm not gonna fight them to eat pizza. I'm not gonna fight them to eat cereal every morning.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you can't do that. Like that's a no. You can't force somebody to believe in something that they don't want to believe in. It's not gonna happen. And then you fuck around and get some drunk people, and then now you really got a problem.
Yeah.
Or you got people that believe in cars. My best friend is a car enthusiast, and he believes in what he believes in. But I wake up in the morning, I believe in what I want to believe in, and he believes in what he wants to believe in. So what's everybody gonna do about it? Nobody can do anything about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they can't do anything about that.
That's crazy, man.
He goes and drives his cars on Fridays and Saturdays. He goes and he takes his car out and he goes and does his street racing thing.
Yeah.
But I can't do anything about that. What am I supposed to do about that? I'm supposed to, you can't do it. I can't do shit about that. All I can do is be like, hey, yo, you shouldn't go and race. Okay, cool. You shouldn't go and race. That's what I can say. But he goes and does what he enjoys. That's just like people that let's put it this way. That's just like when people go do what they religiously believe.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's one of the main things we need to stop doing as people. I had a friend of mine who he was gonna kill himself because everywhere he went in school or everywhere he went, it was always about Jesus Christ. But he did not believe in Jesus. He was an atheist. Believe in Jesus. His family didn't believe in Jesus. Nobody in his family believed in it. And this guy got beat up. He got torched. He got like really torched. They put gas on him. They vandalized his car. They did all type of things to this guy. And he was on the verge of coming to school and bringing a gun and killing everybody. And I stopped him from doing that. Because I sat down and I asked him, I said, why do you not believe in God? What's the reason? Oh, I was just always told in my family that God wasn't real. And once he broke it down to me, it made a lot of sense. And I told everybody, I called everybody in the cafeteria, in the cafeteria, when I was in there, and I told them to come to the gym. And I told him, I want you to explain to people why you don't believe in God. And he explained to everybody. And everybody was like, we didn't know that. We just thought you was just trying to be an ass. But his family always told him that God wasn't real. This from a child. He was told these things. So we need to stop judging people by the color, about how what they think about a certain particular subject, because this is what's causing these kids to go out and do certain things, like blow up schools and shoot up schools and shit like that. Wait. Yeah, you can hear me? Alright. And this is what's causing people to act in the world like this, and we all have to answer for certain things, And my biggest thing is, I just don't like that Christians try to they try to push their religion on you so much to the point that if you say you don't believe in it, it's a problem. Like, I cannot disagree with you. That is so childish. I have a right to disagree with anything you say or whatever I think you saying and I don't like. We need to stop doing that to people. The other day I was talking to somebody about Obama, and he was talking to me about Obama, and I was like, like, I'm tired of having that subject, like that conversation. Politics is bullshit. All they want us to do is hate each other. Okay, Obama didn't do a really good job like he was supposed to, but how the fuck can he do a good job if every time he try to do something, they always saying, oh, he doing this, he doing that, or he changing this shit, or he changing that. Fuck, he gonna do a good job if people keep asking him to do certain things and he can't even do the shit that he trying to do.
I'm still trying to figure out how does anybody expect him to fix anything that's been fucked up for 4 years? No matter of fact, 8 years. And how are you supposed to fix something for 8 years out of the entire country? And the entire country has been fucked up for 8 years, and you gonna get mad at him for not fixing something that was messed up for 8 years? Like, I don't understand that. Like that shit's not making any sense to me.
At all, dog. At all. And it's like the dude was like, I think Donald Trump is going to be a great president if he make it. I think Donald Trump is going to be a great president. I'm like, dude, Donald Trump
is making me itch my nuts. Like, no, Donald Trump is a no-no.
He like, just...
And I'm going to say it because nobody else is going to. Donald Trump is some bullshit. If Donald Trump becomes president, I'm going to leave the fucking America. I swear to God, I'm going to leave the United States.
I am too.
I'm just going to leave.
I am too.
If he becomes president, I'm going to leave. That's going to happen. And I'm going to tell my mama, and my mama, I'm going to leave. She's going to leave. Your mom's going to leave. Mm-hmm. Your uncle's going to leave. My dad, he's going to leave. Like, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to leave. It's going to be gone.